Zanas McKenzie. Consulting. Inside Out.
Zanas McKenzie's views on digital transformation. Pilots, learning, and upskilling. We hear and read all the buzzwords around digital transformation, such as digital competence, digital transformation readiness, and digital transformation maturity. What does this all mean? How do they relate? And how do we take the first steps? In our view, based on our experience in working with clients in different industries, it all starts with digital competence, followed by digital pilot projects, to create a path on the digital maturity curve. The digital readiness of an organization can be assessed through a combination of skills assessment and organizational review, as well as the success, the impact, and the adoption level associated with digital pilot projects.
This requires the following 5 steps. 1. Assess the digital competence and skills of the people in your organization. Digital competence is the combination of skills, knowledge, attitude, and aptitude that enables using technology, systems, and processes to work, interact, and collaborate digitally. The assessment can be done using any of the available digital competence assessment tools, some of which are free to use, and others are on a subscription basis. We will expand on this later.
2. Identify some potential digital transformation pilots. A wide range of tools and techniques are available to do this, for example, via surveys, questionnaires, or follow-through from other projects that deal with efficiency, productivity, or quality, etc. Keep in mind that target projects that are promoted or suggested by employees usually have a higher degree of future adoption and higher success rates.
3. Adopt a digital competence framework. A digital competence framework documents the fundamental areas that a person should be able to deal with, for example, handling information and data, creating digital content, communication, and collaboration. There are many available frameworks, such as DigComp, ISILS, ESCO, and All Aboard, among others. For the most part, they are similar, but they may rearrange or categorize certain components in different ways. Probably the most widely adopted is DigComp, as this was developed for and by the European Union.
4. Find the answer in the room. No one is better equipped to help transform your own business than you. You know your strengths and weaknesses, as well as the opportunities, the threats, and the challenges you face. You may need other external subject matter or industry experts to help brainstorm or facilitate, but be sure to include your best and most knowledgeable people in these discussions or workshops.
And 5. Prospect, mine, and refine continuously. The secret to successful digital transformation and adoption is to ingrain this into organizational DNA. Keep looking for opportunities to digitally streamline and make processes more efficient, reduce error rates, or provide better, faster, and higher quality products or services. This can be accomplished by using tools and techniques such as the Blue Ocean strategy, brainstorming, systems thinking, mind mapping, customer journey mapping, and other ideation sessions.
Digital transformation requires skilled and knowledgeable employees. This is necessary for the people who undergo the digital transformation as part of their daily job roles, as well as for the people who are expected to play a role in the pilot projects, and for anyone involved in the major digital transformation efforts later on. How do we accomplish this? We will describe this process in the following 7 steps.
1. Conduct a digital competence survey. Pick one of the available DC surveys to assess a representative employee number or for all your employees.
2. Decide the appropriate course of action. Based on the survey results and outcomes, decide how to move forward.
3. Conduct a pilot training. This will upskill your employees and get them ready for the pilot projects.
4. Redo the DC survey. This will help you assess how your employees have progressed.
5. Develop a learning path for your selected employees. This helps you continue to upskill and reskill where necessary.
6. Choose how to best roll out the program in your organization. Select the most appropriate ways to widen and cross-pollinate.
And 7. Redo the DC survey again. Assess the impact of the training and the pilot programs. Now, let's examine each of these steps in more detail.
Step 1. The initial digital competence survey. Assess your employees' digital skills as a baseline. As mentioned previously, there are many tools available to accomplish this. We have modeled, adopted, and translated an online digital competence survey which was initially developed by the EU under their DigComp 2.1 framework. Of course, you can choose the survey or method of your choice, but we can certainly assist you in this effort. We will provide you with a basic report summarizing our findings and observations, free of charge.
Step 2. Decide which course of action to take. Based on the outcome of the survey, make some decisions on which you believe is your best next course of action. For example, we will need to reflect on the following. 1. How many people need to be trained and from which areas or functions? 2. What skills do they need? How much? How many of each? 3. How will they complement each other? Can we leverage their strengths and weaknesses? We offer online digital competence, digital transformation, and digital project enablement training in various formats, such as e-learning, micro-learning videos, as well as ebooks.
Step 3. Conducting a pilot training. Select from among the best potential candidates as pilot training participants from among one or more of the following options. 1. Online learning sessions, for example micro-learning and e-learning. 2. Blended learning by means of a mixture of micro-learning, e-learning, and facilitated contextual workshops. 3. Identify potential pilot projects through various means. As mentioned previously, this can be accomplished via workshops using a range of tools and techniques.
Step 4. Redo the digital competence survey for all the pilot participants. The intended goal is to measure and assess the progress made by the participants after the pilot program. Let all the pilot participants take the survey before and after they completed the pilot training. Select some of the most suitable candidates to participate in the pilot projects you identified previously. Your potential pilot team members should have mixed digital competence skills ability. Keep an eye out for complementary skills, as well as skills that will augment the capability of others.
Step 5. Develop learning paths. Now that you have identified the suitable pilot project participants, you should identify what additional training is needed to equip and enable them properly. Develop a custom learning path in order to 1. Upskill the pilot program candidates to be successful in their projects. 2. Expand the learning of the rest of the initial pilot participants.
Step 6. Choose how to further roll out the program. Carefully assess the progress of the pilot training participants and the pilot project's success. Did the pilot participants evolve enough from their training program and the pilot project? Were you satisfied with the pilot project results? What were the lessons learned? What would you do differently? Based on the outcomes that you observed and were able to validate, choose a path for a wider and a more extensive rollout across the organization. Celebrate and capitalize on lessons learned, the skill progress, and the success of the pilots. This is key to obtain buy-in for and interest in the digital transformation. Select a broader set of participants in the program from different parts of the business and from different functions. Finally, select and recruit people who you can feel and observe to be advocates or champions for the digital transformation. Repeat this process until you have a couple of successful digital transformation pilot projects under the belt, and you have a reasonable pool of skilled employees who can be torchbearers and participants in your digital transformation efforts. This will allow you to assess your overall digital transformation readiness and to determine where you are on the maturity curve.
Step 7. redo the digital competence survey once again. You will need to continue to carefully measure the results before and after the upskill learning path chosen for each of the participants, and adjust or refocus until you have 1. Adequately increased your internal talent for digital transformation projects. 2. Upskilled or reskilled your employee population to be better equipped and ready for your digital transformation journey. As you will have surmised by now, this is a continuous loop or virtuous cycle as your organization moves along the digital transformation maturity curve.
We have created a digital transformation enablement suite to help organizations get ready for their digital transformation journey. We refer to this as DES. It encompasses 3 distinct, yet closely interrelated parts. 1. Digital competence essentials. This is the basic set of skills all employees need to possess to function effectively. 2. Being on a digital project team. This is a set of tools, techniques, and methods for digital project owners or sponsors, project managers, and team members to become more effective and better equipped in their roles. And 3. A digital transformation overview. This is a comprehensive introduction to digital transformation and related technologies and tools. It is intended specifically to provide all employees, managers, and executives with a good overview of digital transformation. These modules are available in a range of formats, such as formal e-learning intended for use with a learning management system, microlearning, or ebook formats. We hope this presentation provides you with the necessary ideas to help you embark on your digital transformation journey, and we look forward to assisting you in any way we can.